We have to first create a good human being, and then we have to inculcate all the attributes of a good human being, like they have to be disciplined, they have to be well behaved, they have to also understand the feeling of the society and culture and traditions, because ultimately what value most is the personality of the person as a human being. So we have to ensure that everybody going to the universities and colleges, they have to be properly trained and understood that what is the importance of the culture, traditions, and imbibe all the attributes of a good human being. Shift from the offline mode to online mode, but we being the one of the established group, and we have all the kind of system processes established in online mode, we don't have big challenge to switch over from the offline mode to online mode. And then after shifting the online mode, it was a really challenge to train the faculty and the student to how we really get the real benefits of the online system. And then we are able to have some kind of technology in place. ERP system was there, and also we have the Google Classroom to have the online classes, online examinations, and also we are able to engage the student by having various activities in the online mode. So at least the learning will happen, plus also they will be able to raise the kind of the skill required for example, for law school we had a lot of mode court programs. We have the kind of the clients counseling competitions. For other school, we have the relevant kind of activities happening in the online mode. So we ensure that even the pandemic, the learning should not go down. In fact, we had some better kind of modules in the online mode, because faculty could save a lot of time. They are mostly used to do the clinical job. So they have engaged mostly in the quality kind of teaching learning process, and we are able to really provide the quality education in the online mode during pandemic. What we said that only a good teacher can be good researcher. So research should continue, and it should be an attitude, not just by saying that I'll be doing research for after 1 week. So you have to be researcher 24/7, and then we also try to be very creative, very innovative, and then it must happening by the faculty, by the student at every level. So research is a very important aspect, because if you want to really grow in your life, we have to do everyday innovations, try to go to the next level, utilize your creative mind. And it may also happen at the kind of at each activity level, at each subject level, and also program level. So research is a very important aspect. But if you see the Indian condition, if you see globally, we are not able to deliver very important thing in the research. So what I see a lot of scope by the universities to engage in the research. In fact, if you see globally, mostly any breakthrough is mostly happening in the university laboratory. But in India, it is not happening. Mostly corporates are delivering the quality research. So what I suggest that the university should try to be very proactive, try to be very kind of innovative, and utilize the proper laboratory system, proper engagement to drive the proper research. Because if you do proper research, and also I am supporter of the research with the innovations and going to the patent level. If you are able to get the patents, because India being the member of TRIPS agreement, India has liberty to apply the patenting for all member countries of the PCT, Patent Cooperation Treaty. So one very good quality research can be given patent to the all member countries, and in that case it will be helping the government itself, because if one Indian will get a patent, then in that case he will be able to get the royalty, and also it will be helping the Indian economy to grow, because we will be able to have balance and payment and helping the Indian currency to grow. So patenting is one very important area, and where universities can really suggest to do quality work. And then once it is got patented, we have to think about the commercialization, where we require the support of the industry to come forward to invest money, because we say IPR is not only about the intellectual property, about the intellect. Also we think it is an investment protection law, because if you innovate any new medicine, for example, if you invented the medicine for coronavirus, unless industry will come forward, invest money to create the injection, you are not successful. So that's why the integration between the university, laboratory and the industry is very important to do innovations, to do kind of the patenting and to commercialize the patents at globally will be great support for the university itself, the person concerned, and also to the country itself. In fact, we are focusing a lot about the internship and placement, because now we are seeing the fast change happening at the industry level, and sometimes we feel there's a big gap between the what is taught in the classroom and what is required in the market. If you see Indian condition, it is said that very few are employable in the market. If your hundreds are passing out, hardly 30-40% are employable. 60% are passing out without the required kind of the competency standards, required skill that is required in the market. So that's why what I see, there a lot of opportunity for the universities to sync their curriculum with the industry requirement, and they ensure that everybody passing out must have the required employability skills. And we also think about that we have to have planned internships, because every individual is different, and we have to go to individual level to properly guide them, properly train them, keeping in mind their skill sets, and also we have to match the skill required in the market. So we have to go for the kind of the planned internships, and it will be really providing them kind of the PPO, the pre-placement offer by the industry. If we plan the proper internships, do kind of the skill gap matching, and then provide the final placement, it will be great boost to the student as well as to the university system. So NEP is a great work by the Government of India, because at least they realize the importance of modernizing the Indian education system, where students are getting a lot of chances for in and outs. So a student will be able to, for example, go for 1 year kind of certificate course, and they feel like continuing, they can go for 2-year diploma course. They can do 3-year graduation course, and if they want to go for PG program and research, they can also go for the PG program. This model will be great support for at least engaging those who are having some drive for the research, and also it will be helping them to switch over to some other disciplines, because this model giving lot of liberty for choosing the paper of your choice, and that will be interest to you. Earlier model, we were actually taking admission in some course, and we are actually having problem to continue, because there is no chance to switch over and take any additional papers, valued papers, or change the stream. In this model, a student will be able to change the stream. They will get chance to have valued courses, and also they will be able to do some course, go to market, again come back to join. So this way, a lot of liberty is given to the student. This will be a great game changer in the entire market, and also it will be helping student to get more engagement and also get more employable, because they are able to have the kind of the choice. So choice based system is very important, and also the UGC has started the CBCS model, and we in Goenka University has recently changed all the curriculum and given a lot of CBCS model to various schools. By this model, it is tuned to also to the new education policy. In CBCS system also, student will get chance to select the papers of your choice, and then this way they can super specialize. Because if you have some additional skill or some inbuilt skill, you want to polish the skill, and if you are given chance to learn some additional papers, and also you want to super specialize in some area, you are given chance to select the programs, it will be helping you to go to super specialized model. So by this way, the new education policies will be able to provide the real experts in the market. So I am great supporter of the new policy, but the issue is that how it is going to be implemented, because there are a lot of universities that are not fully competent to utilize and apply this model, because it requires a lot of support, a lot of counseling, a lot of infrastructure support is required, a lot of guidance and kind of advice is required. So I think we have to also go for a lot of awareness process, making people understand that how they can utilize this policy to make it very fruitful. So FELA is a great platform. I must appreciate the efforts made by the FELA group, and also engaging mostly the Vice-Chancellors, and then trying to engage them in the policy making body, because the Vice-Chancellors are understanding about the entire gamut of the education system, and if they are engaged in the process, they are on the front, they will be able to give the lot of real insights and the problems faced by the education sector. And FELA is a good platform because they are able to coordinate and organize lot of events by engaging Vice-Chancellors, giving them platform to speak. And what I understand, if they will be properly kind of utilize this platform and reach to the Government of India and telling them real facts, and if government will take action about those suggestions, I think it will be great game changer for the entire Indian education system.